There we go. We should be live now. Well, thank you guys for joining me again. How's everybody been?
Doing good.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the live stream to come up on YouTube so I can mute it. I'm waiting for the live stream. There we go. Yeah, so Brian, that fourth tower theory.
Well, just that it's true. Like when I thought about it, I was saying to the guys before we started, this is the Hallmark brand new ornament. I think it's available online, but I found it in a store near me. We always have gotten the other three towers of Grayskull. It's just this fourth one, the opposite corner, is never included because we also don't get these two walls. But it's also very short. It's a really tiny tower. So I don't know. I think I might actually design my Grayskull where Point Dread fits back there and evens it out a little bit. So we'll see. But either way, this thing's awesome. Totally recommend it. I'm thinking about getting a second one. So
how much are those?
$20.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You said how heavy was it?
Maybe 6 ounces. There's a tiny little hook there in the middle, and you probably could even take it out. I mean, I don't think I'm ever hanging it from a tree.
Now you're gonna wear it as a necklace pendant.
Low flavors.
Next piece of swag.
Yeah. Although there's spikes, the spine has pretty good sized spikes in the back. This would be beating me in the chest if I do that. But I love them too. I love the great big spine on the back.
I like where they place that hanger because if you have it like on a shelf or something, you're not going to see it.
Yeah. It's kind of wild too. Look how big the dome is on the over the skull. Like it's way bigger than the other towers, which is pretty much how Filmation designed it. Although you rarely see, I don't know if you ever see the back of the castle on the show. You do see the spine and like silhouettes sometimes, but not so much like straight out. Well, Rob, you're saying you asked your wife to try and pick it up, or did you do it?
Right before we went live, I placed a phone call because my wife is at the mall beating the heat, and she said that she would look into it.
Oh yeah.
So
well, anybody else got show? Anybody else got show and tell before we get into the main disappointing news for this week?
Finish my beam blaster.
All right, here we go.
Nice. Can you find a laser tag thing to put in it?
No, it's just pieces from the Talon fighter set.
Yeah.
And here's what I've gotten done so far on my strong arm, whatever you want to call him.
Nice.
Cool.
I've got more resin.
I think he was only in like one episode total.
Yeah.
It's cool though. This is the exact scale that I want everybody in. It's tougher with the big classics figures. Like that's just a huge collection to have figures that big.
You have to have the room dedicated for it.
For the house. What are you gonna do for a head for him?
I have a 3D print file, as well as the crest, the thing that goes over his shoulder pads and chest piece. I just got to get some more resin. I've been having car trouble, so I don't want to drive an hour with car trouble to go get it.
Uh, you have a shop by you that sells 3D printer supplies? Or,
No, it's in Spartanburg. It's an hour drive.
oh, not near them. But
No,
yeah.
it's the only shop available.
Huh.
The next closest one is Knoxville.
Hey, I got a question for the group. Has anybody tracked down or picked up a copy of the Dark Horse Masters of the Universe Revelation comic that came out on the 7th?
No.
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 So they're doing a prequel to the show that's supposed to connect the old show with the new show.
Sounds cool.
And there's some variant covers that are circulating too. I don't know if you guys have seen the who's the artist who did Hellboy? Mike
Vignola? Yeah.
Yeah, he did a variant cover that looks really strange.
Yeah. He's got those weird proportions on his pictures. But I'm trying to track that comic down because they've got me hooked. I'm getting so excited about this show coming out.
Have you found the action figures yet?
I have seen them. Yeah, I seen them at Target.
Really?
Yep. I just saw the Skeletor.
Oh, the big god Skeletor?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I've seen him and Battle Cat at Target, and then I've seen the 4 new figures at Walmart. But I don't know. I thought maybe Target wasn't getting everything. I don't know. But they look cool.
I haven't seen any of them around me. I definitely snatch up a Battle Cat and He-Man.
Yeah, that Skeletor I think was like $29.99, so I kind of walked past it.
Yeah.
But I think I could see myself dropping some money on a He-Man and Battle Cat. That's a pretty big Battle Cat.
I picked up an Evil Lynn just for the head. It's a little bit bigger than the one for the Origins figure.
At some point, was there any official comment from Mattel that they were going to do some of the Revelation figures in Mega? Or is that just one of our rumors that started on our groups?
I heard one guy make that comment today, but I've never heard it official.
Yeah, I think the sets would be out now with the toys, ready for the show release if they were.
Yeah.
Definitely would have seen pictures or, leaked footage of it of some sort.
Yeah, I wonder if they keep vehicle designs close enough to the old ones, then that would be fine. Who cares? We get, I don't know what do we need next for vehicles? A land shark or something?
Yeah, there was that one resource that released that showed the dates that things released with the original line in the 80s, and then it showed what's released with Mega. Have you guys seen that? It's a pretty good resource. I'll see if I can find that while we're talking.
I think so.
Are they trying to copy the original release plan?
Yeah, well, that's what they were showing. They were showing when things released and to get a sense of what might be coming next.
I got you.
But I mean, obviously, it's not in perfect order because we've gotten things that came towards the end of the line most recently with some of these Skeletor heads.
Stinkor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Scareglow was pretty late in the line.
Right. I know. That worries me. They're going to do the meteorbs and some other weird stuff next instead of doing the classic stuff.
Brian and I were talking about that a couple weeks ago about the Rock Lords or whatever they were. And I was saying, I wonder if you could take that vest piece that comes with some of the Skeletor heads that they build off of and put that onto a figure and then use some of those blocks that look like boulders. like little quarters of boulders, and you can kind of build out a character to look like rock.
Fun.
Good
Hey,
deal.
hey Nate, which stores have you looked near you for the Revelation stuff?
You asking me, Brian?
Yeah, like which Walmarts?
Um,
Well, I'll tell you. So I'm looking at this thing that might track it. It says
Okay.
Middletown on Shelbyville Road and Raggard Road in Louisville maybe have them.
I know the Middletown. I don't know what that Rager Road is.
Okay. I'll post this link. I haven't verified this yet, other than that it says that one of the stores I found them at does have them. So we'll see if we kind of need to verify this is working before I make promises. So let's see here. So I can comment in the YouTube chat. Is that true?
Yeah, or we have a private chat here on StreamYard.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get it into there.
But yeah, if you want to do it publicly, throw it on the public chat.
All right, let me throw it. Actually, I'll throw it in our chat. Maybe if you guys want to share it, you can. Try to get it into the computer sitting in front of me right now. Hey, Chris, is the audio still weird?
What?
Is the audio we've been having, is it still weird?
Yeah, it's still pretty choppy.
Hmm.
Later on, when I go and watch the video after it's been posted, everything is, fine. But like right now, everything is all tubular and choppy. It's really hard to understand what everyone is saying. Do I sound okay?
You do.
You sound okay to me. I bet it's your internet, your upload and download speeds.
Yeah, most of it sounds okay to me.
Could be any of us.
Can we talk about doom and gloom?
It's fun. Is that it? There we go. There's a thorn in
Here we
everybody's
go.
side this week.
Is this a memorial?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun
We
dun.
play the final bugle.
So what's going to happen with the Orko figure? That's the one figure everyone probably wanted that they would get out of this set. Is it going to show up in some other set?
I bet it will.
I hope so. I mean, this is like a computer graphic.
Right.
I mean, you would hope these had actually been modeled. I mean, I wanted that Manny Faces.
Yeah. Well, we're getting that in 2 weeks, aren't we? 2, 3? Isn't he in the Roboto?
That's true. Yeah, the next five figure series coming out.
Yeah.
Was Mattel trolling us?
I guess so. Was it April Fools?
Right. That would make sense if it only came up on April Fool's and then we never saw it again. Wait a minute. When did this first post?
February. It was
Okay,
Yeah, before
right.
April.
Yeah. Okay.
I just think some of those sketchy sites jumped on it, thinking they were going to be able to get a hold of them, and now it's like an Amazon exclusive or something.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I think
Right.
Mercury is the U.S. sketchy site that was taking the pre-orders. But the weird thing is tons of sites in Europe had been listing it, and almost nothing in the U.S. had been listing it as a pre-order.
So what sort of thing causes a pre-order to get canceled? The first thing that you would think of is not enough people pre-ordered it for them to actually put it into production.
No,
But it seems like everyone ordered it. They should have had more than enough orders to get the grease the wheels to get them going on this.
Well, didn't they have an astronomical price tied to it?
It was like
That's Merchoid though. Those people are grifters. No, I don't think it's that, because for one thing I've heard, so when the Wind Raider launched, and the first place you could get it was Amazon, that was one they would straight up canceled everybody's orders, and everybody lost their minds.
But that's an Amazon, pulling the rug, the proverbial pulling the football out from, Charlie Brown's kick kind of thing that a lot of people were saying with a lot of other orders, like the Paradrone set from Transformers that was the Earthrise Ratchet character and a green and white RC figure that I ordered it as soon as it came up for pre-order. I ordered it within the first few hours it went up. And what I'm guessing is the set that I ordered is at the bottom of the ocean right now. If that rumor was true, did you guys hear that rumor?
No, tell us.
A boat, there was an accident at sea, and a bunch of the Connexes got dumped overboard, and they're at the bottom of the ocean. So they canceled all the orders. But I can't imagine why wouldn't they just go ahead and just make more?
They may, but if that was true, they'd already produced
right, and
that thousands of that line, and then they switched the molds to the next model. I mean, who knows that boat that got caught in the
right
now? I mean, that's still sitting out there on the Red Sea or Salt Sea, wherever it is.
It wasn't Panama, was it?
No, it was the other canal.
Suez.
Yeah,
I remember it had something to do with the boat. And then somebody had posted an image, a meme, that had a picture of all those stacked Connexes, and then it had an arrow pointing at it at like some random Connex that said, "Your pre-order is here."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a different. I mean, I don't think that's why this one. I do know that apparently some states have rules about pre-orders, and so when Amazon does cancel, it's because they're abiding by some state laws, and I don't know if they do it for like their whole shipment, but like I'm saying with the Wind Raider, it was so weird. They canceled everything, and then they were up within 2 weeks. You don't really get to know why they did it. They just did it because they apparently wanted to start from scratch, and they've done that with many things. So I don't know. The other thing too is this set is basically a Christmas set, and I don't know. I think Nate is the biggest Lego guy here with us, but I asked someone, and they said that the Lego Advent calendars always come out in about November, like maybe late October. And one time frame that I saw for this said November, because it's are they going to put up Christmas things out in August? Like that's just a long time frame to have an actual Christmas item on the shelf. So maybe something happened where their factory said, maybe these could hit stores December 1st, or maybe it'll be January 1st. And if that's what happened, then maybe they said, well, okay, this is for Christmas 2022,
Well, where did you first find out that it was being discontinued or canceled?
Well, the pre-orders were canceled. I don't think the set's been.
But they were pre-orders from. They weren't pre-orders from Amazon. Amazon never had it listed.
No, it's a
right.
party.
Yeah, it's all European collector sites.
Right. That's what I was hoping the actual truth was, because the link that I saw that someone had posted had to be translated from German. So I was trying to find or rationalize that it was only not being sold in the UK or only not being sold in Germany. But then when I decided to start looking at other venues, trying to find a spot that it can be pre-ordered from, I couldn't find anywhere. I couldn't. There was no place I could find where you could pre-order it, and I'm pretty sure it should be up for pre-order by now. Then just like you had said that, yeah, we don't have any actual physical figures. Everything is all CGI pictures.
Yeah, that's pretty standard though too. Granted, you're right. There hasn't been a toy convention where they show it. We don't have that picture.
Right, but then again, did we get that same treatment with the Scuba Tack set?
We didn't get any treatment.
No.
Right.
There's
Surprise!
So anything could just pop up at any moment.
Yeah, I do think the pre-orders, like true pre-orders that you could count on for this, I don't think they'd be as early as a standard fall release because of the, like I said, if it's a November, if they give it a November 1st ship date, then it wouldn't be. It's not in the same category as the Battle Cat that just showed up. You know?
Yeah, I had heard rumors that there's an Orko right there. But I had heard rumors that that Battle Cat was discontinued. But has anyone actually received one? Has anyone seen one up for sale?
Yeah, Rob's got one.
I have
Battle Cat?
one.
So it is real.
Oh, it's real. Yeah, you can get them from Amazon.
Now, what about Skeletor's Secret Lair? Is that set real?
I don't think so.
What exactly is Skeletor's Secret Lair? Because what I'm going off of is the original sets they had in the vintage line in the 80s. That Scuba Tack is a real thing. That Stilt Stalker is a real thing. That flying skiff, the other that thing we got with the He-Man. Those were all real sets. But Skeletor's Secret Lair was never a real set. So you would think that they would hit all of the actual sets first before they started branching off into, shall we say, expanded universe, sort of sets.
Like I said before, offline is I think that we'd get Skeletor's chair before we get Skeletor's lair.
Right, that makes more sense. That was before I could read the fine print. The first thing I was thinking was it's Skeletor's chair, but then why does it have a reading lamp? Did you notice it looks like it's got a reading lamp or a desk lamp attached to it?
So does anybody know when these images showed up on the Mega Construx website? Is this Mega Construx
on there last week?
So I think maybe they posted these after all that stuff got canceled in Europe, so that we would know that they were still coming out.
Right.
I think that's right.
Because by posting them, they didn't have to answer a bunch of emails.
Yeah, maybe.
Why did my German third-party pre-order get canceled?
I think there's just too much special tooling to have put into that to cancel the set. That's a lot of money wasted if they have.
My guess is it's an exclusive product, and some companies out there thought they could get a hold of them, or stores thought they could get a hold of them, and they just can't.
Well, actually, okay, chew on this. So Europe has been having a really tough time. Like the Masters fans of the Mega line, they do not get much over there at all. So if you take a look at this one, all of a sudden there were pre-orders for every single country in Europe had a pre-order, and that's cool if they were going to make it a better release over there, but they haven't been getting anything anyway. So it kind of makes, to me, that's questionable. Why would they have just hit the jackpot and all those pre-orders were, I don't know. By the way, I didn't notice the candy cane on Skeletor's staff until now. There it is.
I might steal these images just so I can print them, and then I'll just add them to my display.
Placeholder.
There you go.
It'd be like paper dolls.
Kind of like his colors there.
Is that final product or is that concept? The painting.
Concept.
Yeah, I think
Right.
this is still renderings.
Though.
Notice his staff just above his hand. The number of rings that are stacked there. That's not normal. Usually it's just one. It's in three pieces. The head, that flange piece, and then the staff stick shoved up in there.
So
Is there one extra piece? But I noticed that before in the picture. Is that they do something different with his staff, that the stick part is shorter and then it's got those extra rings on it. Has anyone else noticed that too?
No, I haven't looked that close.
it's interesting that the bones are painted
Yeah.
on the bottom.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary.
And I think that isn't the Revelation Skeletor, doesn't it have something like that?
Maybe. I can't reach him right now.
Even in your
Look it up.
5-piece set, you had better detail in the paint jobs.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but it's not,
pink.
but look at how many he has 3 lines on the staff. So I guess those 3 little bubbles could be
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
one reason why I bring that up, since we're working on conspiracy theories today, is they went back to this symbol for this He-Man,
Yeah.
which is the
Right,
symbol
I
that
forgot
they're
about
using.
that.
This is the symbol that they're using for.
Yeah. Either way, it's a way to shake things up, you know. Everybody complains about too many He-Mans and too many Skeletors, so just going with a variation is.
You think it could have been direction from Mattel to kind of tie things in a little bit?
I think maybe, especially since
Maybe.
it's coming out during Christmas. Try to
But
get
guys-
kids behind these.
I just want to bring up a fact that if MCU theater trailers have taught us anything, it is not to believe anything you actually see on screen.
Like what in particular?
They just modified trailers for movies so bad.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's why I don't like trailers.
But yeah, I think if they put the figures on their website, I think we're definitely going to see them. I think the pre-orders got taken down because Mattel's decided this is going to be some sort of Walmart or Target exclusive, you know,
Yeah.
and they're not going to allow, there's only a few companies out there that can buy majority of the stock.
Christmas or
I don't like store exclusives.
What's this number mean?
Since 2021.
Oh, did it? Did they all say 2021?
Yeah, I think it's a hashtag.
I'm gonna go check the old ones and see what they're saying.
Yeah, click on Wall Kids.
2019. These are release years.
Yeah, hashtags.
Well, they haven't changed those yet. Did they show like Roboto in this
Nope.
grouping?
He might not be coming out until 2022,
New conspiracy.
which doesn't make sense because I have a pre-order for that.
I know. Mine says the 28th.
That's what I'm hoping.
And then, did you guys also still have an order from Deep Discount too? Because I've got that pre-order for the same.
Yeah, I do. I do now that I think about that.
Hopefully, I'm getting something somewhere. You know.
So these go back to. Well, that's not right. Yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think Mega putting, like actually finally taking the time to get these up and stuff is a positive thing. That this line isn't going anywhere. It's selling enough.
Right.
Between the 5 of us.
Hey, what's on Orko's arm? Is there his left arm? Is there like a little
Is that a
design there?
reflection?
It's a reflection.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ooh, blue. Maybe he's showing off his guns or something. Yeah, I guess it could be a reflection.
Because it's also on his cloak
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
and his hat. So I wonder what's it a reflection of?
Blue light.
Computer screen, blue computer screen.
We'd have to
It
go
looks
back
like
to the original image.
He's standing in front of a TV.
We'd have to go back to the original image. The
Right.
It would be nice to know how big he is compared to an actual mega figure.
Well, he's got arms on him.
I thought there was one where he was close to the other guys.
that's not. So are they taking it from this, or are they taking it from this, or are they taking it from this?
Oh,
They're probably taking it from this.
no,
I'm not interested.
That is the worst. Hate those notification prompts.
Yeah, that's the picture it's come from.
Yeah.
So it's it's
Some
this
sort of
picture right
light
here.
from above, yeah.
They're teasing us.
Is that Manny Faces? Does he look anything different than? I can't see any Christmas thing on him.
Maybe he has a Santa face.
Oh, right. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Santa and an elf face, and I don't know. Maybe he's got a.
I wonder if he's like, is he a slightly different shade of blue? Is the purple on him a different shade of purple? But whenever a figure comes out in a different set, there's always some type of variation that distinguishes it from a previous version of the exact same figure, like a slightly different shade of brown for the boots, or a slightly different. Or have you noticed that depending on which version of He-Man you get, sometimes he has his mouth closed, and other times he has his mouth slightly open where you can see teeth. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
I think it's the battle armor He-Man has his teeth showing.
Yeah, it's just kind of a slit.
Let me see if I can find this real quick.
It's like a tiny line of light. What do we got here?
Let me see if I can find my pre-order image.
Well, I don't know if this is a Wind Raider He-Man or the original, but he's got the same line of teeth as this battle armor. So I don't know.
Yeah, all three of mine grinning at me.
That could be like big, like Kronos teeth from the Origins figure. He's showing off all his teeth. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Especially, I like that you guys are showing those figure images. That is encouraging. Although, Rob, can you show the Manny faces again?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring up also the pre-order image. So here's our pre-order image. And he's got purple. He's got the traditional skin tone with purple. Now the original figure, I'm looking at my original up here on my shelf. The pipes weren't purple. They were like an orangish color.
Yeah. That's one of the few vintage.
They're more like the color of his gun here.
I got it here.
And then, okay, so we know we've got blue, purple skin, right? And purple top. And then if we go over to the advent calendar, it looks identical.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you're right about the face. That'd be really awesome.
It's gonna have a Santa face.
Maybe he has an elf face too.
Would that be like better than the O face?
Is there anything on Tila that's Christmassy?
And
I don't know. Can you go back to the page that showed the actual official mega page?
it's a gold snake armor.
Yeah, it said she was a holiday version.
Oh, look, I can pre-order it here. Oh no, sold out.
Who has the Battle Bones version of Tila? Because the snake armor, was it like brownish, or was it a brassy color, or was it more like gold? Where the holiday Tila, it looks like her snake armor is more gold. That it may actually have gold plastic syndrome.
Maybe. I think
Yes.
Battle Bones real close to
Right, yeah, she looks kind of brown. It looks brown there.
the single card.
Yeah, she's got gold trim. But the other snake
That's the
has
only difference I noticed.
brown plastic. Yeah.
Same thing with his armor. His armor looks more like it's gold plastic instead of yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the snow on his boots. They got snow on their shoes or on their boots or feet.
Oh,
Is He-Man in this? Oh no, you probably got to click over to get to him. I'm pretty sure that hat, that Christmas hat, is sculpted onto the hair.
does he have snow on his boots?
Not him.
I bet you that's going to be what's different. They're probably going to have snow on their boots.
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but that mini figure that Many Faces is holding, that's not molded directly into his hand, right?
No.
No.
They show him. There's a picture of the four.
Yeah, I remember seeing those pictures of Skeletor holding them.
And they have them in the vehicles.
Yeah, they fit in there. It's just the standard clip size, because he fits in the hand or in the vehicles, like Rob said.
They're going to be teeny.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be a solid color, though. Oh, we lost Chris. I think they're going to be printed a solid color. I don't think we're going to get those painted. I don't think we're going to get those figures painted that well detailed. I think they're going to end up being a solid color.
You don't think they'll be Tampa grad?
I don't know. I mean, they get some pretty good detail on these faces and these eyes on these other figures, don't they?
There's Skeletor right there on the right.
Maybe they will print them.
Right, that's the picture I was remembering.
I bet they'll have more than one color, but they won't be that great. You're right.
Well, if you look at
early
them,
on, when I saw that, I was thinking, like, when you get the box of marshmallow cereal and the marshmallows look exactly like rainbows and unicorns, but then when you get the actual box and open it, it's just like a melted mass of multicolors that's kind of smashed together. And like, I was kind of joking that this is what they're showing us that we're going to get, but what we're going to get is going to be, and I posted a picture of a marshmallow from a cereal box, and everyone laughed. But I was hoping I was wrong. But I already lowered the bar as low as possible. So if there's anything more than a melted mass of multicolors smashed together in the shape of an anthropomorphic body, it would be an improvement on what I said we'd probably going to get.
Yeah.
Now that you brought up the whole snow thing, I'm saying the glitter in his armor, the snowy.
Oh, cool! I like that.
So
why are the bottom bones green and the top bones are purple?
Where? Oh, on
this chest plate.
I thought you said Battle Bones, but I think the other picture.
Bottom bones. I'm sorry, no, the bottom bones on his chest plate there.
Bottom bones.
On the other picture, I think it was different. On the official picture.
Right. In this picture here, Beastman looks orange, but in the other picture, he looks like he's red.
You just called him Beast Man.
Right. Yeah, the little mini Beast Man.
Oh, the mini. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right, the mini Beast Man character.
Yeah.
In the previous image with Skeletor holding the two figures, up in the upper corner, there's a little Beast Man there, and that Beast Man looks orange. But in one of the other production shots, someone's holding a little mini Beast Man, and that Beast Man looks like he's red.
Yeah, let's see here.
Like these are CGI images and not actual toy photos.
Yep. No, yeah, they're renders.
Right. Is all that armor now? Is that gold? The sword is gold.
It has a glow around it, which makes me think it's. Well, I guess
Like
it has
gold
glow around the
plastic.
body too.
I don't get. Look at the handle for Man-at-Arms mace. What is that kind of whitish stripes on there?
Can you imagine if these Mega Construction figures actually had this much detail?
It'd be nice.
All right.
They've always made them look amazing in these shots. Never quite the same. Orko will probably look that good because it's a black face with yellow eyes on there. You know,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to screw that up.
it better be.
Well, speaking of the Orko, do you think his scarf will be attached to his head or to his torso?
I don't know. Kind of looks like one piece.
I
He's
just
gotta be able to turn
realized
his head.
my Origins Orko, the scarf's attached to the torso, and his head is just the black ball rotating around inside.
I don't know. Rob, can you bring up? Is it Rob? Are you driving or?
Yeah.
Can you get back to that official picture of Orko on the Mega site?
Sure.
Sure. What's it?
I guess I.
No, the orange one, the orange tab.
You're on tab, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Looks like one. This looks. Scarf looks like it's attached to the head.
To the head, yeah.
It does
Okay.
look like that.
Yeah, if anything.
It should be nested down inside the scarf being attached to the body.
And then he's just got half arms, right? Looks like he's got the
Yeah. Tyrion.
normal elbow to the wrist.
How does that? You got that Tyrion nearby, Nate?
The what?
Did you buy the Game of Thrones Tyrion figure?
Yeah.
I'm guessing those are the same arms.
Hold on, let me switch screens.
Yeah. Or just take a look. I don't know if it will come in.
I use the lower Star Trek arms for mine. They kind of flare out like that.
The lower, like elbow?
From the elbow down, yes.
How does he look in person, Nate? There's no elbows on those, are there?
No. On mine, I cut the arms off and replaced them with mega arms.
Yeah, this figure, his knees are articulate, but his arms are stuck. One's straight, one's got a slight cock to it. They're just, they're about 2/3 of the length of a normal arm. They just have no joint at the elbow. And then his feet are about the same. His legs are about half the length, but they do have articulation in the knees.
Okay. Well, we'll find out.
Have you guys been paying attention to the counts on these things, like the Have It Want It?
No, not really.
19 people want it.
The Orko specifically.
Yeah, let's see what else I got here. Let's go Manny Faces and see what comes up. 21 want it.
Well, can you add 5 to that for us?
Sure. Oh, I gotta have an account.
Well, that's no fun. You should click have it just to raise some chaos.
Will it let me?
I was thinking the same thing.
No.
Hey, someone got it.
Brad took them all, and that's why we can't have them. What are these? That dial on his head is pretty huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's way too big.
I was trying not to complain about it, but
I'll take it, but it's big. If that, I mean, it looks like the faces turn, and I'll be happy if they do. You know,
Yeah, will be
It
cool.
looks like he's got a jello mold on his head.
or a gumdrop or something. Yeah,
They could have lowered it down a little bit more.
well, maybe it's not the final thing, like you said.
Right.
It makes you wonder if it was scratched the paint when you turn on the faces.
it's gonna be my new friend here in my shot.
Yeah.
You pull him out?
Yeah,
Oh man. There you
so
go.
I can make him all micro-sized and put him in the background here. I have one.
No, when you had him big, it looked like you did. Now put your hand around. Freak everybody out. There you go. Oh. Did you just Photoshop him out there, or how did that work?
Their images are already,
They get transparent background.
yeah.
Yeah. It's too bad they didn't have the like the weird little kids, and then remember they were almost like Transformers characters in the Christmas special. They were weird little weird. They're almost like the widgets, but they turned they transformed into vehicles.
Why am I not remembering this?
It was terrible.
I must have put it out of my mind.
Yeah, the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special. I don't even know what their names are, but they're terrible. Wow.
I remember the rock people. They transformed into rocks.
Yeah. Super helpful.
The rock people.
Right. What were their names?
Stondar and Rock On.
That's it. Yeah, Stondar and Rock On.
They were so uncool. They put them over in She-Ra's planet.
Did they?
I think so. I think that's where they ended up living.
Well, that's Mark's game. Is that we're on the show, Mark?
I think so. I think Hordak wanted their power.
How do I turn into rocks? He said he can only turn into a rocket ship and everything else.
No, I turned into rocks.
Yeah, that's the ultimate power in the galaxy.
Well, wouldn't their power then
remember
it would
the hell's name.
it would work against Snakeface, because when Snakeface looked at you, you turned to stone, and they're like, "We're already there."
The bounces right off of him. Yeah, that's cool that these are in here. Is there a way, does the set show the whole set when you go click on sets?
Nope.
Yeah.
But hey, Chris, here's something you might find interesting on that battle cat that you thought was imaginary.
Right.
The box has advertising space on it for Castle Grayskull, and the instruction booklet inside it has all kinds of advertising space for Castle Grayskull, which leads me to believe we're going to get some more Castle Grayskull releases.
I did hear someone else talking about that. That they were going to re-release Castle Grayskull, and like that's been something I've brought up about other products, other product lines, that certain figures or sets, like with the Mega Bloks Halo set, they stopped making the battlescapes, where I don't understand why they stopped doing that. I feel like they could re-release another version of a battlescape with every season or every year when they have sets come out. And the same thing with Castle Grayskull. They could make slight modifications to the castle that would signify this is the first release of it, this is the second release of it, this is the third release, and of course, then the box art would also change. Am I the only other person that's thought of this? Different figures would maybe come with it.
It would be nice to have it in gray for pre-Eternian.
Yeah.
Is that
I'd still rather. Sorry, I want my Snake Mountain in the other set. So
Yeah.
If they have to switch over to accomplish that, I'll take that.
So 364, is that from Amazon or is that a third party?
Yeah, and what's interesting in the description, it says Amazon exclusive.
Yeah, it said that for a while. It was
It's-
actually,
But it wasn't.
Check
I'm
the
not
other
seeing-
prices.
is the new wave of figures pre-order sold out?
See, this one is from Trust Source Solutions, which is not Amazon.
Yeah.
And this one's Red Dot Cells and Calvin Outfitters. None of these are Amazon.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, the I think those pre-orders are sold out as of now. I haven't looked if those are on like Entertainment Earth. I don't know that.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a whole box through Entertainment Earth, but I just can't find. I haven't seen the listing yet.
I missed
That
it.
was interesting. Did you see what it just did?
No,
Visit Mega Construx store, right?
right?
And look what comes up. So they're using Mega Construx to feed into the Origins line
Yeah.
and Uno cards.
Ooh,
I need
And
to
a
pack
puzzle.
those Uno cards.
it's a Uno.
I've seen the puzzles. I haven't picked them up yet.
That Orko is spendy. He's
Yeah,
he's
it is.
dropped down to normal price. So.
I've been seeing
Yeah.
this $12.99 price a lot on the He-Man and
Oh, Target's is starting to clear those figures out. You can get them at $7.50 at a lot of stores.
Really?
Those
They have
Scott
this
signs
for-
you can get for $9.
I got him for 9.
how interesting how Kenner is basically saying put all of it all on one page. Or not Kenner, I'm sorry, Mattel.
Mattel, yeah. Well, again, is that Mattel's page or is that Amazon?
Who knows? Yeah. Hard to say.
I always thought it was the companies that were paying to have these pages.
You know, I find Battle Cat when I search Battle Cat Mega Constructs, but they're not putting them right there.
Yep.
It's right there. Free shipping.
Yeah. How come he's not on that page?
Maybe you could ask that question, Rob. Ask them why they didn't put it in there.
Oh, re-ask a question?
Yeah.
I always get the worst answers to those questions. He's actually a fun build. Has anybody else built theirs?
Not yet. Can you flip his eyes upside down so he doesn't look like he's surprised all the time?
I may have flipped mine up. I added
What is that?
blocks right here
Huh.
because he had all kinds of extra blocks.
Rob, what does the yellow eyepiece look like?
It's just a screen printed. Let me see if I can find him. Hold on a second. Be brought back.
He's printed on like a red block. Is that what?
Yeah, it's yellow paint on the red block.
Okay. Maybe does that look like a cheese slope, right?
Kind of like the 2-stud with the half cheese slope is what I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't know. Is that nose 2 wide or is that just 1 wide? It may just be a single.
That's single. Hey Rob, did you ever get any fan cheese slopes? Or not Rob, Nate. Sorry.
Did I what?
Well, I messed up. I meant Nate.
Oh, okay.
It's like you did.
What was the question?
Did you ever get any of the tan cheese slopes from Lego?
Yeah.
Okay. Those just hit my store. Plus black. I got a ton of the black ones.
Oh, okay. So not on my Lego wall, but I mean I've gotten a bunch from the tables.
Okay.
Yeah, I just went to one of my local stores yesterday. Spent 3 hours picking through the tables.
Yeah.
So it's just an off red with yellow screen print.
Okay.
So what's the actual piece, Rob, that holds the eyes in the print?
It's just a little wedge.
Is it like a 1x1 wedge?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull him off here.
So it is a cheese wedge. All right.
Yeah, it's I guess you call it a cheese wedge.
Hold on. Let's switch screens.
Rob probably has to say something, but there he is. Yeah, that's what it
Oh,
looks like.
good. So I can put mine upside down so he looks like he's mean. He's not surprised.
Yeah, I never thought about doing that. Let me do it right now.
See what
Yeah, flip him and show me what it's going to look like.
Now it wants to shoot off
oh.
because the tolerance.
Yeah, those are hard. The leverage is tricky, kind of.
So this was a fun build, but it was also difficult because there were like pieces that the instructions didn't call out so well.
Yeah.
I don't think you can actually flip them.
You can't.
Let me think about this for a second.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I already had mine flipped to be mean. No, because when you flip them around, it forces it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you might not fit. However, that it's oriented, it could only go one.
Okay, were the arrows pointing up before? Yeah. So if I want the arrows to point down, I just need to flip them around. There we go. Snap in there. See, now they don't want to go back in. There it goes.
I made you break it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Ah! There went half his face.
Sorry. We're making you do it live, man.
Okay, now I'm taking his head off.
Pressure.
Now if I can get it back together.
Well,
I'm not quite sure what popped off of where.
so Brian, what are you still looking for in the sand green as far as the Legos from the picker brick walls?
Basically just general parts building. If I could find 1x2 bricks, I'd take them. I don't know. I haven't gotten anything. What did I get? I got jumper plates. Still got my just sitting here. But that's all the stuff I've got up. This 1x2 jumper plates came in. Somebody in Canada has 1x2 bricks, but that's a little too far out.
He's totally falling apart now.
Oh,
I mean, I can show you what the.
You broke your battle cat.
Let me
That's what
see.
the
I
eyes
wanna,
found.
It looks
yeah,
like you
see,
fixed it.
looks a lot better.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like emoji, like happy emoji battle cat with them the other way.
Yeah, he looks like he was like he's supposed to be Cringer, just got his armor put on.
Yeah, that's great. His
Yeah,
eye,
you turn the eyes over, it makes a whole different cat.
You think they'll do a Panther in that?
I don't know. They did it. They did a special Panther for the Origins line, so maybe we'll see. Maybe that was our special battle cat for this line.
so Nate, I got
You muted, Rob.
Flocked bricks.
Flock.
No, the Origins Panther. They released a flocked version, like
Yeah,
they did for the Construx.
yeah. I think Rob's joking that if they did the Panther of that, then they used flock bricks.
Uh.
But so
I think I'm gonna have to rebuild this entire head now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's it went together weird to begin with.
hey Nate, the one of the Pick-a-Brick guys, his stores, some stores when you do the build a minifigure, some say like any 15, and
Right.
this guy's store allowed him to do 15 snakes instead of any other parts for a minifigure. So my point is, I've got various plans for doing the viney parts on the base of the castle there.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try adding snakes. I'm gonna try and cover up their heads or hide it so they look more like vines. But
Sticking up. I got you. Yeah. Now, was that $10 for the 15 of them? Was that cheaper than a Bricklink order, or direct from
'cause they-
Lego order?
I think they average close to $1 a piece. So
Oh,
this is
okay.
$10 for 15
So like,
snakes.
yeah, 65 or 66 cents a piece. That way, it makes them cheap.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give that a shot.
He looks meaner.
Let's switch to Rob. He
He's
does.
Oh, wow.
He's on your green screen.
Goes.
like Wonder Woman's plane.
That's awesome. All we can see is the stripes and armor.
See, you see right here at the tip of his helmet.
Yeah.
I added those two little corner bricks because he had extra bricks with him instead of having two pegs showing there.
Nice. I'll definitely try to do that.
Although now I'm wondering why weren't those two cheese slopes green instead of red? Shouldn't you see maybe a little bit of the fur around his eyes?
I think doesn't his eyes kind of look like they're glowing back in the
Maybe.
darkness?
Well, are there other reddish off-red cheese slopes in the build?
Should be, yeah. Oh yeah.
Like they spikes on the armor or something? That would be why they wouldn't make two green
Oh yeah.
just for his eyes if they're already using red. So
Yeah, but they had cheese slopes. They use green cheese slopes also because you can't see them.
Yeah.
He has green cheese. Just trust me, he has them.
okay.
On his butt apparently.
Let me look at mine.
Let me see.
Okay, yeah, I see him on the back of his legs.
Yep.
Looks pretty big. Is that box is it about the Roton size or is it a different
It's a little bit different, a little bit bigger than the Rutan. Yeah, not quite as big as the Point Dread box.
well maybe I need to cave and order them now to make sure that they produce the advent calendar set.
Now this box is different, Brian, as in it's got the tabs on the side, like it would fold out and fold open.
Huh.
This is not a tear me open to build box. This is a keep me open.
Oh, like the battle ram. Yeah, the battle ram is a departure from their other one where, like you're saying, that rip open tab on the top.
No, this has got
No.
like extra layer cardboard on the front and the back,
Oh, really?
you know, and an open from the front. So it's got flaps that come out and then the whole top opens up.
Weird.
It's almost like it was designed to be displayed with the model.
Yeah. Yeah. Think more Castle Grayskull box, you know?
Interesting. That's funny. I thought they were going cheap. You know, that's what they did with the battle ram. I thought they were just getting kind of cheaper.
Well, I think this being, I don't know, it says Pro Builders on it. It's a Pro Builder Black Series. I don't know. These other sets are too. So
Yeah, whatever. Who knows?
yeah. All right, gentlemen. We've gone just about an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and end the live broadcast. As always, I appreciate you all joining me. And we will see you next time.
Put a moral at the end of these.